Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and this video is related to TryHackMe pen testing fundamentals. So before we begin, please subscribe to the channel. I keep posting on YouTube channel videos related to TryHackMe, and now I am covering the very basic rooms. Most of them are info or easy rooms because we have large audience base for the beginners, and the usually many candidates struggle in the beginner part as well, and this will help them out if they get stuck somewhere. So this is the room, pen testing fundamental, and TryHackMe is really doing a good job to cover the basics. So let's go to the task 2. I suggest you to read the content and go through from everything and read all related example or documents which will be helpful for you to cover everything in this room and your future learning. So the first question here is that you are given permission to perform a security audit on an organization. What type of hacker you would be? So the first one is white hat hacker, and they remain in law, and they are benefiting others, authorized engagement on a company. The answer is white hat. You attack an organization and steal their data. What type of hacker would you be? It must be black hat hacker because they are involved in financial gain. And the last one is what document defines how a penetration testing engagement should be carried out. So it is a rule of engagement document, and we can call it ROE. And there is an example of document from SANS Institute. So the answer is rule of engagement, rules of engagement. Okay, now the second part. So the first question is related to the stages of penetration testing, which uses the publicly available information. So on top we have uh, all the stages listed from information gathering to post exploitation, and you can see publicly accessible information is used in information gathering stage. So this is the answer. If you want to use a framework for pen testing telecommunication, which framework will you use? So if we go on top and we look at the first framework that has been listed here, so it says telecommunication, and we need to answer with the acronym. And then the last one, what framework focuses on testing the web application? And this is well-known framework for web application, open web application security project, and it has specialization in web application and services only. So the answer should be OWASP. Now let's move to the task 4. The first question is that we are not given access to its source code. What testing process is this? So this must be black box testing. And then the second one, you are given access to the source code. What testing process is this? This must be um, black box because we don't have any visibility uh, in the code, but the answer is not correct. So in the uh, okay, so this is white box. I have not understood it completely. So no access to source code is black box, and access to the source code, that means we have full knowledge um, of the application. So this must be white box. Okay, now the last one, task 5, and in this case we need to capture some flag here. So let's see, view site, and it says has approached you an assignment. They want you to carry out a stages of pen testing on their infrastructure. View the site by clicking on the green button on the task and follow the guided instruction. So rule of engagement, permission, test scope, and uh, rules. Next is um, information gathering. This is the first stage, and there is example of a user um, who is working in HR administrator, and we need to capture some information from his page, most likely the email address. So let's copy this, and now next, and now we need to enumerate and scan the target. So most likely we need to um, use the domain as scanning. So paste, no, so we need IP address, I guess, then ping control C. I'm not sure completely, but let's try that. Scan the target. You have specified the wrong IP address. Okay, so let's pretend from stage 2 post, we from the post you have find the web server IP. So in the real scenario, we will do something like this. We will identify the IP address from the SMTP domain of the user, and we will scan that IP address. And since we should not scan the real IP address, so they asked us to scan this IP address instead, and it will list down some vulnerability. So vulnerability scan for this service vulnerable, web yes, login no, and we come to know that web is vulnerable. So in the next stage, we need to exploit that, and metoperator session. Um, okay, so this is the zip file as I guess, and we need to attack the target. Okay, so this is the demonstration that when we have set all the parameters, TCP handler or the lhost lport and rhost rport, then we can exploit it like this. The next is post exploitation stage. In this stage, we maintain our access and gain higher privilege from lower privilege to higher privilege. Next is pentest report and clearing up, and this is the flag which we need to use to answer the task. So that's it. I hope you have learned the basics, and these are very foundation of the pen testing. So please pay attention to all the things listed here. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe the channel, and have a great day. Bye bye.